And so I had posted a post about, well, actually I had answered the post because someone else had posted the post asking the question, why is it so hard for us to love each other or love others, right? And so I had gave a response, and so I thought it was an interesting question. Also, I think the answer was a pretty interesting answer. So I decided to expound on my answer, which I reposted on Instagram and Facebook if you are following me on those two platforms. So why is it so hard for us to love others, right? And the first thing I would say, it starts with self, right? So one, well, both of these answers are going to have to do with self, but the first one I'm saying love of self. And until one can really truly value and love self, and you live like that. So we say that all the time. I love me. I know I love me. But like the stuff that we do, like the stuff we eat, the way we dress, the way we interact with people, so many different things. The type of harm or danger that we put ourselves in constantly. The way we, again, don't treat our bodies, the way we don't feed ourselves, we drink, we smoke, just so many different ways or so many different things we do that show that we don't love ourselves, at least on the level that we should. There might be a level of love there, but we don't love ourselves on the level that we should, and we've been cultivated in a way that we just love ourselves, like in a certain type of way, but we don't look at some of the other things that we do, and we kind of write those other things off as like, those things are okay. It's just like, it's cool to do that. It's cool to go have some fun. It's cool to go, just do so many other different things that we do that are detrimental to our well-being. Now, true enough, we are created and brought into this world to die eventually. So we evolve into eventually die. So, it's not about trying to stay alive forever. It's about trying to exist in the most healthiest way possible while we're here, and not have to be taken care of by no one, not be in a situation where we can't maintain and hold ourselves. So that's, in a way, that's where the first part of it started. Love of self. And you can't give others no more than you've given yourself. Now, it may look like it sometimes, because sometimes we said it back in the day when we were done, girl, I love you more than I love myself. I remember I heard Mr. Farrakhan once say that, ladies, you see a man and he got his stomach all the way down to his knees, and he tell you that, don't you believe him? He said, is it virtually impossible for you to love outside of yourself more than you exhibit in regards to loving yourself? Now, the second answer that I gave to that question is, why is it so hard for us to love others? Or why can't we love others, right? The second answer I say is that because in regards to loving ourselves, one can't truly love thyself until one truly knows how to exist as one truly is. And most of us function, or better yet, we started off wrong. We started off who we were, then we ended up, becoming who the world accepted. We end up becoming who our peers like. We end up becoming who the ladies like. We end up becoming who the men like. We end up becoming, becoming what the world basically kind of somewhat made of us, what the world wants, what the world likes, right? And next thing you know, we existing and living in a state of being that's not who we are. You know what I'm saying? And we've been living like that so long to where we think this is who we are, and we don't even know who we are anymore. So one can't truly love thyself until one really begins to understand and seek and know, like, who you are, like, who am I really? And 9 times out of 10, who you really are is so distinctive. Because everybody, we quick to say, man, don't judge me, like, don't put me in the barrel with nobody else. I ain't like nobody else. We quick to say that. But we act just like each other, right? We do all the same thing the other person do, then we want to be treated different. But here the deal is, when you know you exist, well, I say one of the signs or one of the characteristics of knowing that you existed in your true person is that you are so distinctively different that, you're going to conflict with a lot of ideals out there. You're going to conflict with the way things, what fashion may look like. You're going to conflict what people may call intelligence. You're gonna conflict with what people may call cool, or what people may call smart, or what people may call whatever. The thing is that if it's a lot of it out there, if it's a lot of whatever it is out there, if it's a lot of cool people that look a certain way, if it's a lot of beautiful people that look a certain way, if it's a lot of so-called fly, smart, or whatever people that act and look a certain way, and you do not fit in that group, then it's a good possibility that you are more who you truly are than they are, because they are acting alike, right? So that's the second part of that, is that until you really become, till you reach the point to where you can truly exist, exist in your true self, in your true person, you can't truly love yourself. And that's, and if you can't do those two, it's like, if I can't truly love myself, how can I truly love anybody else? Peace and blessings.